Have you signed up for my tournament yet? This Saturday, September 11th, 9 p.m. Central US time, my World Peace 9/11 tournament. Crystal rewards from COMPS to us, and a little something for myself for the winner. Make sure to be there. I'll be streaming it on Twitch at Barcode. If you haven't already, you can sign up for the tournament on my Discord. The description is down below. Go to the SWLC tournament channel. Look for the 9/11 tournament at the bottom. Click on the 100 emote, and that guarantees your spot in the tournament. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Barcode. I'm back with another video. This video is going to be about Alliance War offense and defense. There is a strategy to it. So if you like this content, you know what to do. Hit that sub button, hit the like button, hit that bell dingy thing so you know when I post a video. Let's get to it. Alright, Alliance Wars. As you may have noticed in the last couple wars, there is a specific strategy that you want to follow on offense and defense. The more stars your alliance gets, the better chance you're going to win. To get 3 stars, it's just like any other PvE content in this game. You need to kill the whole enemy team in a certain time limit and have at least half of your team alive. On defense, they have an advantage with all the buffs that you can get. So let me break it down for you right here. For an alliance defense, you want to set a defense that stalls the enemy team as much as possible. You want to limit the amount of stars that they get. So what you want to do is pretty much make a completely stalled defense. In my opinion, you're going to want a second set of completely different runes that are pretty much all tanky, especially on defense. You want to survive as long as possible to at least limit to 2 stars. Your main goal on defense is to limit the enemy getting stars. So a stalled defense is probably the best bet. Especially since it's a computer AI, you need to make sure the possibility of limiting stars is as best as possible. So this is why I say stall. There's a couple different things I want to talk about, but on defense, you want to bring as much sustain as possible. You're going to want some kind of damage, at least limiting them to 2 stars, but you're really going to want to focus on auto attacks. It really depends on what skill stones you have and how you think your computer AI is going to prioritize different monsters and different skills. So this is my team right here. We have a ton of sustain, a defense buff, and certain monsters that the computer AI prioritizes over anyone. We got Beldion for the heal over time. We got Colleen for the heal. We got Royd for the front line passive. Molong just tanky there with the passive and knock down the enemy team when he dies. Shannon for the defense buff. Lucia, which will be prioritized with a big heal to the front line. Verti-heal for that single target nuke and for his debuff that heals his team. And we got Jen for the heal, a little bit of damage, and the invincibility. We got Blood Curtain, damage conversion, and one of my favorites on defense is Imperfect Revival, which is huge on defense. Stall them out as long as possible. On offense, you just gotta think that the other enemy team AI is gonna be stupid. So what you want to do is bring monsters that'll kill the enemy team no matter what their HP or defense is. So in my opinion, Beretta is a key factor on offense. Put Beretta on Violent, and even after the nerf of Konamiya, still bring Konamiya on Swift. You want to kill them as fast as possible so you can get those 3 stars. I also bring Ragdoll because the AI doesn't care if it has an eye debuff on it, and it will use a skill and do damage to the whole line. If you have Megan Purple, use her in the front line just to get that initial mana. I have Poseidon to slow the enemy team. Usually they cleanse stupid debuffs. So if they have a slow, they'll cleanse it. Perna for more damage over time. And 2 key spells that you want to bring because a lot of enemy defenses bring buffs and you can counter with weakness found easier. And Synergy is huge to use on a counter when they try to heal because like I said, it's a sustained defense meta right now. Bring a Spoil for more dots and damage. In my opinion, something like a team like this is going to be huge on offense and will get the job done. There's a lot of different substitutions you can bring on offense and defense, but you got to remember that computer AI is not the smartest of the bunch. If you want to bring more damage, maybe replace Jen with someone like Sophia or Seek or Finn. You need to single target down that front line as quick as possible, but someone that'll prioritize damage but also prioritize sustain as well. Cleansers aren't very smart in the computer AI, so that's why I don't bring one, but that's also why I bring Beretta on offense. On offense, a good substitution is Diaz, just for that heal block, or a Sierra if you have a decent leveled one so you can remove the buffs on the enemy team. If you have good AoE teams like Tessarian or Lucian, definitely you can bring those as well. But just remember the enemy team is going to have buffs and buffs and buffs galore, so damage is going to be definitely hard. But if you have some kind of wombo combo like Galleon, Tessarian, even Diaz is good with that. could definitely benefit you and benefit your alliance as well. That's all the time I have today's video. Like I said, make sure to join the tournament. Let's make this a big one, shall we? If you like this content, you know what to do. Sub, like, dingy bell. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.